Alright guys, so I'm not sure if this was just a strange coincidence with me, but I have heard of one other person, somebody I work with, a relative of theirs, had this similar coincidence. So I don't know whether or not this means nothing or is there something to it. I don't know, and I certainly can't prove it. Now guys, here I am. I'm on the mayoclinic.org site about Bell's palsy, and it talks here about signs and symptoms of the Bell palsy. Okay, it says they come on suddenly and may include rapid onset of mild weakness to total paralysis on one side of your face, occurring with hours to days. Mine occurred within hours. Facial droop and difficulty making facial expressions, such as closing your eye or smiling. And yes, in fact it was. In fact, I couldn't even close my left eye. Would not close. And then you know how when you raise your forehead up and down, the left side just didn't move up and down the forehead. Drooling, yes, I had that because I had to drink. I couldn't drink out of a cup or a pop can. I had to use a straw very carefully. Now, I didn't have any pain around my jaw or behind my ear. Did not have any increased sensitivity to sound or on the affected side. Didn't have any headaches and didn't have any loss of taste and changes in the amount of tears or saliva you can produce. Now, I know the tears, even though I was producing like water because of the aggravation of the, I had to use a product during the day that was a runnier product that allowed me to keep my eyes moist, and then at night it was the same company's product, but it was a heavier that would stay on the eye longer, and then I used an eye patch. But again, it's amazing. The doctor said that, and even my eye doctor, where I had my cataract surgery, they said that, you know, when you don't, when your eyes don't close, I guess they don't get the proper, they don't get lubricated properly, which is very strange. You would have never known that. Now, it does say here, in rare cases, Bell's palsy can affect the nerves on both sides. Good Lord, to anybody that's got that. I hope not. And guys, this is going to show an excellent diagram from the mayoclinic.org site. And this is classic. This is what I had. And if we take a look at this diagram again from the Mayo Clinic, this side shows the nerves, location of the facial nerve. On the one side here, it's showing the lady's right side, and then inability to close eye, resulting in irritation, and that is exactly what I had the very first day, and that's what got me. That was the initial symptom, as it were. And as you can see how this guy's mouth is, exactly what I had. Absolutely. So if we take a look, the what I ended up getting was the Moderna 0.5 milliliter injection. You'll note that the first injection was Monday, March 22nd of 2021. The second injection was Monday, April 19 of 2021. So my Bell palsy symptoms occurred mid-morning on Thursday, May 6, 2021. And I noticed that my left eye had gotten very irritated for some reason and watering. And then also my left nostril started to run. So I'm thinking, well, maybe there's some kind of something in the air, right? Excuse me, that may have caused I don't know, some allergic reaction or something. I didn't think too much of it at that time. The next thing that I noticed was certain words, certain letters I couldn't hardly say, and it was like the left side of my mouth. I really couldn't say the letters properly, and it kind of sounded like I might have been drunk. And still didn't think too much of it at that point. Well, come around lunchtime, I had went to Subway, got a foot long, and I'm starting to eat it. And I couldn't eat it. I mean, I kept biting my lower left side of my lip, and it was like the damnedest thing. It was almost impossible to eat normally, like you would eat a sub. I ended up looking in a mirror, and that's when I thought, wow. And I thought to myself, am I having what my mom always used to call silent strokes? But yet, the left side of my arm on down and leg and everything, I had no issues. So it kind of scared me, but then I really didn't do anything. And it wasn't until I talked to my neighbor that he said, oh, it was Bell's palsy. Now this again was on a Thursday, the 6th. I didn't go to the doctor until Monday, May 10th, when he pretty much verified that it was Bell's palsy. Again, guys, I don't know what the coincidence is. I just think it's interesting. Does anybody else have this? But if we take a look, I went on time and date, and it says from and including Monday, April 19th, 2021, to and including Thursday, May 6th, 2021, we have 18 days. Okay, so give or take, 17, 18 days, however you want to count that. In which my Bell palsy occurred. So I don't know. Again, I think it's interesting. And if anybody knows of somebody or you had this, which shot did you get? Which brand? Was it the Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, or the Pfizer? Now to wrap this up, I am pretty much, it was pretty bad for about 3 weeks. Then it gradually got better, and after several therapies and stuff. So I was lucky. My doctor said he knew somebody that never got over it. And the neighbor guy actually said he knew somebody that had it for, I thought he said 10 years, a long time. So anybody that's had it knows that it's pretty devastating. So, in the fact that talking, eating, and whatever side of your face is affected, So again, like I said, it was my left side of my face that was affected.